Get ready. Today we're going to dive deep. We're talking about becoming a masculine man, a topic that's more important now than ever. In this modern day, we are bombarded and attacked with so much bad information and shamed for just being men. But listen, we will fight this. This is about building strength, inside and out, and tuning into your masculine energy. It's about embracing those primal instincts that are hardwired into us, but also evolving, adapting, and becoming the best versions of ourselves. We're talking leadership, we're talking skills, we're talking mental fortitude, and maybe most important, physical strength and discipline. This is about unlocking your full potential as a man. Now, if this sounds too scary for you, if you are not ready to become the best version of yourself, then leave. Number 1, become a leader. You want to be a man, a real force in this world? You must become a leader. Aristotle said it best, you cannot be a good leader if you cannot be a good follower. A good leader knows everyone behind him and their skills. Being a leader isn't about bossing people around, it's about inspiring them. It's about having a vision, setting an example, and bringing people together to achieve something bigger than themselves. Think about the great leaders throughout history. They weren't afraid to stand up for what they believed in, even when it was unpopular. They had the courage to take risks, to push boundaries, and to challenge themselves and others even to death. That's what true leadership is all about. It's about stepping up, taking responsibility, and making things happen. It's about having the guts to go after what you want, and the heart to bring others along with you. So start small, then work to become great. Lead by example in your own life. Be the guy who's always willing to lend a hand, the guy who's always pushing himself to be better. That's how you start to develop those leadership qualities, and trust me, people will notice. Number 2, learn to work with your hands. We're talking primal instincts here. Back in the day, if you couldn't build a shelter and hunt for food, you and your family did not eat. These days, it's easy to forget those essential skills. But let me tell you, there's nothing more satisfying than building something with your own 2 hands. It doesn't have to be complicated either. Start small, fix that leaky faucet, build a bookshelf, learn how to change a tire. These are basic skills that every man should know. And the more you learn, the more confident you become. You start to see the world differently. You start to understand how things work, how they fit together. Plus, it is just plain empowering. Knowing you can rely on yourself, that you can handle whatever life throws at you, that is real freedom. So ditch the takeout menus and the repairman's number and get your hands dirty and find out what you are capable of. Number 3, alright, stop watching porn. The killer of your masculinity and all the potential you have. Now, if you want to watch another man have sex with a woman, by all means live your life. Just know it's like junk food for your mind. It's designed to be addictive, to keep you coming back for more, even when you know it's not good for you. And it messes with your dopamine receptors, your reward system. It rewires your brain to expect that instant gratification, that quick hit of pleasure. But real life, real relationships, they don't work that way. They take time, they take effort, they take vulnerability. And when you're constantly bombarding your brain with this hyper-stimulating, unrealistic content, it makes it harder to connect with real people. So do yourself a favor, take a break from this rot. Give your brain a chance to reset, to recalibrate. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Number 4, learn to take aggressive action. Now, when I say aggressive, I don't mean going out and picking fights. I'm talking about having that inner drive, that fire in your belly that pushes you to go after what you want. Aggression gets a bad rep. People associate it with violence, with anger. But it's also the driving force behind ambition, behind achievement. It's what fuels our passions and desires. Think about it. Every great athlete, every successful entrepreneur, every leader and great man who ever made a mark on the world, they all had that aggressive edge. They weren't afraid to push themselves, to take risks, to go after what they wanted with everything they had. The key is to channel that aggression in a positive direction. Use it to fuel your workouts, to crush your goals, to build something meaningful with your life. Don't let anyone tell you that being aggressive is a bad thing. It's all about how you use it. Number 5, learn to fight. Look, I'm not saying you need to become a professional cage fighter, but every man should know how to handle himself in a physical confrontation. It's not just about self-defense, it's about building confidence, about knowing that you can protect yourself and those you care about if you have to. There's a primal instinct in us that goes back to our ancestors. They had to fight to survive, to protect their families, their territory, and that instinct is still there, buried deep inside us. Learning to fight Even if you never have to throw a punch in anger, it connects you to that primal part of yourself. It teaches you discipline, respect, and the importance of self-control. So find a martial art that speaks to you, whether it's boxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai. Go learn what it feels like to be punched and to throw a punch. Train consistently, push yourself, and embrace the challenge. Number 6. Lift weights and exercise. Lifting weights isn't just about getting jacked. It's about building strength, both physically and mentally. It's about pushing your limits, testing your boundaries, and proving to yourself and others that you're capable of more than even you thought possible. It will also raise your testosterone levels, the very energy that makes us men. And don't just stick to the weights. Get outside, go for a run, do some push-ups. Challenge your body in every way possible. Remember, physical strength is the foundation for everything else. It gives you the confidence to go after what you want, the resilience to bounce back from setbacks, and the energy to live life to the fullest. Number 7. Learn to control your mind, the final piece of the puzzle. Because if you can't control your own mind, you're going to be at the mercy of your emotions, your impulses, your fears. Think about it. How many times have you self-sabotaged, talked yourself out of something, or let your emotions get the best of you? We all do it. It's part of being human. But the key is to become aware of those patterns, to recognize those negative thoughts and limiting beliefs for what they are. Just thoughts. Meditation, mindfulness, journaling, these are all powerful tools that can help you quiet the noise, tune into your inner voice, and start taking control of your mental state. Because when you can master your mind, everything else becomes easier. You're more disciplined, more focused, more resilient. You're able to handle whatever life throws at you with grace and composure. So there you have it, the 7 steps to becoming a masculine man. It's a journey, not a destination. It's about constantly pushing yourself, challenging yourself, and striving to become the best version of yourself. If you want to become the best version of yourself as a man and want to see more videos like this, hit the like and subscribe button. See you next time.